Welcome back to Daily Savings Club. If you feel like you have no money, budgeting can feel impossible. So today, I'm going to show you exactly how to budget when you're broke, step by step. Why budgeting is hard when you're broke. Let's start with the truth. Budgeting is hardest when your paycheck is already gone before you get it. Bills keep stacking. You feel like you're always catching up. You're living in survival mode. When money is tight, budgeting feels like trying to stretch a dollar into two. But here's the secret. Budgeting matters most when you're broke, not when you have money. Because if you learn how to manage $100, you can manage $1,000 and eventually $10,000. This video will show you the exact system I recommend for beginners with low income, inconsistent income, or no savings. The broke budget formula. The traditional budgeting system doesn't work when you're starting from zero. That's why I teach what I call the broke budget formula. 60% to essentials: rent, food, utilities, transportation. 30% arrow. Important but flexible groceries, upgrades, clothing, small purchases, personal needs. 10% arrow financial goals, savings, debt, emergency cushion. Now you might be thinking, I'm so broke, I can't even stick to that. That's okay. This formula is a target, not a rule. Even if you put $5 into the 10% category, you're already building the muscle. This formula gives you clarity, because without clarity, money disappears. Step 1. List your non-negotiables. This is the foundation of your new budget. Your non-negotiables are the things you must pay first, no matter what. These include rent or mortgage, groceries, utilities, transportation, minimum debt payments, phone bill, basic personal needs. Write them down on paper or in your notes app. Once you do, total them. For most people, this number is scary. You might realize you're barely surviving, or that you're actually spending more than you thought. But knowing your real number gives you power because you finally know what you're working with. Step 2. Your survival budget. Next, build your survival budget, the bare minimum version of your life. This includes the cheapest meal options, reducing gas by combining trips, turning off unused lights, canceling subscriptions, buying generic brands, using public transportation, eating at home, cutting things you don't use. This is temporary, not forever. A survival budget is not about being cheap. It's about buying time so you can stabilize, gain control, and finally breathe. Step 3. Track every dollar. When you track every dollar, you prevent money leaks. You can track using a notes app, paper log, a simple spreadsheet. Every time you spend money, write it down. A $7 fast food meal, write it down. A $2 snack, write it down. A $15 subscription, write it down. This step changes everything because you start seeing patterns. Most people save $100 to $300 in their first month just from tracking alone. Step 4. Control the money leaks. Money leaks are small habits draining your wallet. You don't notice them, but they add up fast. Here are the biggest leaks: eating out too often. One meal out equals groceries for 2 days, subscription stacking, unused gym memberships, streaming services, coffee and snacks on the go. A $6 drink a day equals $180 a month. Impulse purchases, sale items, clearance items, all tiny leaks. Fixing these doesn't require you to stop living, you just need awareness and boundaries. When you control your leaks, your budget instantly becomes easier. If you're broke today, that doesn't define your future. You're building discipline, you're building awareness, you're building control. Small changes add up, and your future self will thank you for starting now. If you found this helpful, hit like, subscribe, and join the Daily Savings Club for more simple tips that actually work.